Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Prince Hermes got the final two keys that he needed, the jail key and the water gate key. He's going to put the water gate key to use right away back in the village of Tuhn. That village is to the north of the moon tower Hermes needs to get to, and by using the water gate key to open the floodgates, he'll basically allow a water passage to be created so we can reach the moon tower. Gotta get a piece of the moon in there to, basically it's gonna act as a key to get into a shrine that he needs to find an item in. So, while in Tuhn, he'll also be able to drop off the magic loom to Don Mahone, the weaver who can make the flying water cloth, which is the best armor in the game for both the princess and Prince Orfeo, because it reduces breath and magic damage by a half, and it also protects against thick swamps. So it's a really good item, but unfortunately you can only get one of them unless you kind of use this one little glitch, and I'll be showing that off. So in this episode I will be getting the a second flying water cloth, but I just won't equip it while I'm playing. So, but in the bonus episode, I will, have it so my characters, maxed out, have the best equipment and gear they can theoretically have, just to see how the bosses look when you're fully equipped and max level. Max level, of course, is Hermes 50, Orfeo 45, and Ollisa 35. I'll stop leveling, probably want to get Ollisa to 25, because that's when she gets her last spell. That way I can show all the spells. I'll probably do that in the bonus episode, the level 25 spell, because it's called Chance and it has random effects. And most of the time they're not usually all that beneficial, so it's kind of a useless spell, but I want to just show off getting that. So one of the reasons we can get those a second flying water cloth is because the two items that make the water cloth, the Tuhn and the magic loom, they're kind of important items. And if the game notices that they're not in your inventory, it will spawn them in places where they're located. That's the way the game gets checks to make sure that you, in case you lose a plot important item that you need to advance the game, it'll reappear, so you can always just recollect it again. So basically, once we drop off the magic loom and the Tuhn with Don Mahone the Weaver, the game will look and see, uh-oh, they don't have those items in their inventory, so we need to reload them. And they'll respawn them in the North Dragon's Horn for the Tuhn and the magic loom in Zahan Village. So we can go back and collect them. That way, once Dawn creates the water cloth again, his the AI or whatever will basically go back to when he didn't make the water cloth for us. And since we have the ingredients to make a second water cloth, we can give that to him, and he'll make a second one for us. So, but yeah, once you can't get a third. Not that Prince Hermes would use it. I don't even think he can equip that armor. He'll get better armor, but once the water cloth is in your inventory, that's also a check for the game to not reload the magic loom and the Tuhn, so they won't appear again. So you couldn't make 3 if you wanted to. So some of the enemies that we've been running into here, they all hit hard, but we want to fight them different ways. The Hibangos, those looks like the pink like baboons. They're susceptible to sleep. They only have a 29% chance to avoid sleep, but they have a 57% chance to avoid surround. So we want to put them to sleep. The hunters, on the other hand, have a 43% chance to avoid sleep, but only a 14% to avoid the surround spell. So hunters use surround on them so they don't hit you. It builds up your evasion, and then put the Hibangos to sleep so they don't hit you. So I missed talking with this guy. If Jenna sent thee, tell her I would not name our dog Ruffles for all the dragon's gold in Alfgard. dragon didn't have much gold when we took his treasure back in a few episodes ago. So, I guess the wife Jenna wants her husband to name their dog after her father. And that's what she said her father's name was, so. Alright, we're going to head down here, use the jail key to get into this place, then use the water gate key here to open up. And that sand becomes water. And there's to the south there was a little desert, but now that's filled with water. So unfortunately we're going to have to go back and get our boat. We're going to have to navigate that river again, but we're going to have to navigate it from a southern area, a more southern route. And that'll eventually get us to the moon tower. But before we go to the moon tower, we're going to pick up those two items again, the magic loom and the Douge yarn. Now, Don Mahone, when we gave him that thing, he said, hey, you come back in a day and I should have it done. What you really need to do is you need to save the game and then reset the console, and that you can stay at the inn like a million days in a row. Crest to find, but you gotta use that thing that when that lady gave the poem saying that one you can find in the chamber remote. Well, you don't get much remote than an empty little dungeon in the middle of like a village way back at the beginning of the game. So I'll of course use the echoing flute to show it that, and then we'll just collect the crest. We're gonna have a little boss battle there, so I guess that's one of the clues that there's something special about the jail cell these enemies are. Sort of how like that clown, the evil clown that we fought back in Middenhall Castle. there before you do that. And in order to get to that cave, well, you're going to need the Eye of Malroth, which is in the She Shrine, which you need the piece of the moon to get access to. So I saved my game. I reset the console, basically with the emulator here. Drop it, these corks drop it.